At the edge.
At the edge?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull it this way.
There's quite a bit of snow left up there.
Yeah, there's a good bit.
You're over. You're over. There you go.
I can see this, so I'm just gonna scoot this way. I don't know if I got that far corner, but I got much of it. Right here than I could over there. Getting all the little pockets that I missed.
Good.
There we go.
Do this or not. Alright, we got a lot of chores done today. We got our schooling done today. Cleaned off the top of the enclosed trailer again because we've got some more snow headed this way in the next week or so, and I just wanted to make sure that it was ready to go. Now we're going to make some cookies, or start some cookies, and then we're going to make our supper because this will have to sit in the refrigerator for a while before we can actually make the cookies. But I found a recipe for McCall's old-fashioned sour cream cookies. And I've got some sour cream that I need to use up, so I thought, well, why not? I've never had a sour cream cookie. We'll just try it and see. So that's what we're going to do. This is from McCall's Cookie Collection from 1985. It's a classic. Makes about 4 dozen cookies. So we're going to get that started here. We've got 3 cups of sifted all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda in here. I've already done that. Now we're going to get some butter, sugar, and eggs in my mixer and beat that all together until it's fluffy. We've got a cup of softened butter, and you know my butter is salted. So the recipe calls for a half a teaspoon of salt, but I'm not going to use it because it's already in my butter. So I'm going to put this in my thing here. Let me get out a spoon. My butter. 1 cup of softened butter. That was loud.
Yeah.
Sugar. How much sugar? 1 1/2 cups of sugar. Already got that here. Butter, sugar. That's a lot of sugar. 1.5 cups.
Yep.
Ooh, you're not gonna eat any of these before you go to bed, Scarlett. Lucas. I'm kidding. You can try one. You can try one. And then we're going to add 2 eggs into the pot with the sugar and the butter. There we go. And we're going to mix this up until it's light and fluffy.
Yep.
Yep. That's what the recipe says, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna make it fluffy. Then
Alright, we got this all light and fluffy over here. It's looking pretty good. And we are going to beat in a cup of sour cream and a teaspoon of vanilla at low speed until it's smooth. So let's see. I'll put this in there. Try not to make a mess. I'm excited about trying these.
me too. I'm trying them.
All the reviews that I've read said these are just absolutely wonderful cookies. And a lot of the comments was, well, my grandma used to make those when I was little, and I don't remember my grandmother making these when I was little, so I'm thinking I probably just didn't have them somewhere along the way. This is vanilla that I made in Tennessee. About a teaspoon in there. Put this back down, and we're just going to beat it slow till it gets smooth, combined real good. Alright, we got this. It looks pretty smooth over here, and it smells really good.
Yep.
I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of this flour mixture, just a little at a time. I don't want to throw flour all over the place. Give me another spoon. I go through a lot of spoons in this place. Let's see.
Wow,
Yeah,
that looks good.
it does.
I can't wait to try the cookies though.
You can't wait to try them.
Yeah.
I can't either.
The way it smells and
It smells really good, doesn't it? I'm surprised already.
the amount that we're gonna make, I bet we're gonna love it. Why would it throw flour everywhere?
Well, if you go too fast, it will throw your flour out on your counter.
And you have to clean it up.
And you have to clean it up.
And that's no fun.
I don't want to clean it up.
Besides that, you spilled a little bit of sugar.
I did spill a little bit of sugar. I did. I cleaned it up.
Don't want to spill over too much flour.
Well, I'll probably spill some flour before it's over with.
Yeah. Keep the can off the top. Because you don't like cleaning up your messes.
Well, I have to clean up a lot of messes. It's just part of it.
Yeah, even me and Lucas.
You're gonna make a mess. It's all right.
Yes. When you make a mess, you make a bigger mess.
Sometimes I do. I'm just gonna take this and pour what's left down in there.
The batter looks good.
It really looks good and it's soft.
I can smell it. It smells good still.
Alright, we've got that done. It's all mixed up really good. Now we have to refrigerate this for 1 hour. So I'm going to get this cleaned out of my mixer here and just set this whole bowl, just take this bowl off and cover it with something and put it in the refrigerator for an hour. And then while this is chilling, I'm going to be making supper back here behind me because we're going to have some goulash. Well, we got our about a half of an onion or so sauteed up a little bit. You guys know it's a texture thing for me. I don't like crunchy onions, so I always cook them for a little bit first. And then you can add 1 to 2 pounds of ground beef. We like things on the meaty side, so I got 2 pounds in here. Got my elbow macaroni fixed to put in my pot over here, and let it be cooking while my meat's finishing up. Then the chicken stock that I made last week, I don't know, days all run together, I can't keep up with them anymore. I've got it a little bit of it warming up back here because we're going to use it in our goulash tonight. Alright, our meat is done, good and brown. We're going to add our garlic. You know, I'm a garlic nut. This is about 3 cloves, just diced up. You know what smells better, the garlic in that meat right there, or the chicken stock that's behind it. The noodles are not quite to the point that I want them at yet, so I'm going to turn this down. Make sure I got the right burner, because I always have to look at the little pictures. Alright, I'm just going to I'm going to go ahead and put my diced tomatoes in there. This is like Italian style diced tomatoes. It's the generic version with basil, garlic, and oregano. Gotta get it away from me so I can see. Just gonna put that in there. And this is a can of Rotel. I did not drain either one of them. That way, the meat won't sit here all lonesome. Almost. I don't want to cook it completely because it's going to actually simmer a little bit again in the chicken stock. So I don't want it to fully cook over here. Then it'll be too mushy. My husband always said I cooked the noodles too much. I probably did. I'm trying to get better though. Alright, got our noodles halfway done, I would say. They're drained. I'm going to put this chicken stock in there so they don't burn. You know, that's 1.5 cups, 2 cups of my chicken stock that I made. And then I'm going to pour in a can of tomato sauce. This is a 15-ounce can. Just going to pour that in there. Then I've got a can of full kernel corn, most of the way drained. Then I'm going to put my meat in there. And that is meat, Italian style diced tomatoes, and a can of Rotel. And my garlic. Because you know me, I got to have my garlic. Now, I'm just going to turn this down.
What are you doing?
On just a little lower. I'm on 2 or 3. I don't know what that is in everybody else's stoves. I'm going to add probably about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. It's just to taste. If you want more, put more. If you don't, put less. I'm going to add a little bit of oregano, not as much as the Italian seasoning. Just a little bit. I'm going to take that. Probably maybe a half a teaspoon. Then, my husband never could figure out how my goulash tasted different than his. Because when we first got together, he would make the goulash. When he wanted goulash, he would make it. You know, I ate goulash a lot as a kid, and I didn't make it a whole lot. And then one day, I thought, I'm just gonna make some goulash. So I made it, and my husband said, well, I like yours better than mine. And he never could figure out how it tasted different or why it tasted different, and the secret was Lawry seasoned salt. You put it to your taste. I'm just going to start with that right there. And after a little bit, I'll come taste test, and if I think it needs more, then I will put some more. I know that that's not enough, but I'm going to let it sit for a little bit and just meld all those flavors together. Looks good. I probably wound up with around 3/4 to a teaspoon of the seasoned salt, and I went and forgot earlier, and I added some half teaspoon or so of black pepper. Put that in there too. But I was told, well, I told my husband, but I don't think it didn't click somewhere that the seasoned salt was one of the things that was different between our cooking, and the other was the chicken stock, because he would just use regular, just regular old water. And I tried it with the chicken stock. The chicken stock was better. It's just like a second simmer. Don't cook your noodles all the way through the first time around. Leave them halfway not cooked. And then when you're adding all your seasonings and everything into the same pot, it's going to simmer for just a little while longer, and it really brings the flavor together. So I hope you enjoy if you try this. We think it's really good, and it lasts for a long time. So we get 2 meals at least out of this, and a lunch somewhere in there. And we'll be back in a little bit. We're going to sit down and eat this while it's still hot, and then we'll be back and we will finish our cookies. Yes? I can't wait to see what those taste like. All right, we got our cookie dough out. Supper was excellent, by the way. We like our goulash, don't we, Tootie?
Yeah, yes.
So we're going to take a teaspoon, and we're just going to take a rounded teaspoon of this dough and put it on the cookie sheets. We're going to spray them just a little bit. And they're supposed to cook for 10 to 12 minutes. And then we're going to remove them and put them on some cooling racks. Once we get the dough out here onto the cookie sheets, we're going to take, this is a cinnamon sugar mixture, just a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, mix it up, and sprinkle it over the top of your cookie before you put it in the oven.
That smells good though now.
Does this smell good?
Yeah.
Still smell good?
Yeah. Can I smell?
Wow.
Can I put a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on some of them?
Okay, Lucas.
Oh,
Don't
cool.
face plant in my cookie, dude.
Okay. Well, that would be my cookie.
Oh, that would be your cookie if you did that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not real sure how
The big cookie. cookie.
much these are gonna spread out. So this first one, I'm probably just gonna do 2 on each side. You know, sometimes you can get 3 in a row. I'm just gonna do 2 because I'm not real sure how big these are gonna get, how much they're gonna spread out. If they stay contained, then I know that I'll be able to put 3 in each row instead of 2.
I'm over here dancing.
You're
Yes,
dancing?
It smells so good.
It does smell pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to eat.
I can't wait to try these either. I'm excited. This is smelling scrumptious.
Did people make them way back then?
That's the recipe from 1985. Yes, dear, they made these way back then.
Oh!
Oh, you're so funny.
Good.
Now, alright,
Okay.
let's move this. You can help me sprinkle.
Can I get where you're at?
Yes, let me get out of the way so you can get over here and sprinkle.
Thank you. Well, they're all done now.
Just let him sprinkle a little bit. It's alright.
Yeah, they can be as sugary as possible.
There you go, just a little bit now, okay?
I'm getting some of them, but I need them Make this one a little bit more sugary.
Alright. Good job.
Like,
Put them in the oven.
ooh, my hands are.
It says 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to set this timer for 11. Because that's right in the middle.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. That was 11 minutes at 375. And they do not spread out. So I could have put 3 in a row. I just didn't know it. I'm going to give them just a little bit to cool down. And then I'm going to try one. How about you, Lucas?
I'm gonna try one. Me too.
Alright, they've cooled down for just a little bit, and these 2 monsters are really wanting to try one of these cookies, and I'm probably just as excited as they are. Grab you one.
This one.
Okay.
Mmm!
Let's see. What do you think?
1000.
1000. What about you, Scarlett?
10 out of 10.
They're really soft.
And crunchy.
And, well, the bottom is good. I like the crunchy of the bottom. And the upper part is just soft. It just kind of dissolves. It's not too sweet, even though it has like a 1.5 cups of sugar in the cookie itself and then some sprinkled on top. It's not too sweet. It's really good. Do you taste the sour cream?
Mm-hmm. Not really.
I don't. Not
No.
really.
Not very much.
That's a really good cookie. I'm pleased.
Me too.
Don't be scared to try the sour cream cookies. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. Alright guys, we're going to call it a night. We're going to finish up our cookies over here. We still got a lot in our mixing bowl. Got another pan ready to go in. So we're going to finish up our cookies and we're going to sit down and find us something to watch, yes?
First I'm watching my Minion movie.
Oh yes, we're in the middle of that.
And then after that's done, we're gonna watch Little House on the Prairie.
We're big Little House on the Prairie fans. I have watched it from the time it came out, I guess, back in the 70s. And started watching it with Tootie when she was 18 months, 2 years old, something like that. I don't know. So she has grown up on Little House on the Prairie. Lucas has grown up on Little House on the Prairie. We all love Little House on the Prairie. It's a really good show. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.